I didn't get punched. I was doing this looking at videos for like 5 minutes. Now I look like I got my butt handed to me. I don't know what to do with my life right now. Good morning. I hope that this finds you well. I hope that you are ready to start your Friday or wherever you're catching this in time. It's the Daily Insight on Life and Love for December 4th, 2020, also being timeless. So wherever you get pulled to at a time, it could have a message for you. I don't know. Let's figure it out. It's general collective. Don't force it to fit if it doesn't fit. You can either let it fall away or ask questions about booking your own session. But email address is in the description. I'm on any social platform. Just look up the name, DM me, ask me about my sale. It's the holiday sale. It involves all of my services. Let's get this reading kicking into gear. Regular rider weight because I can. Let's see. This is what we're looking at right now. So what I'm seeing is, first off, you're not ready to walk away from whatever this is. You're trying to have, this new Russian energy with it. You're trying to get the vivaciousness and the liveliness back in it. It's something that you're very defensive about. And really what I'm seeing here is you have nothing to be defending in this. A huge surge of information and revolution about this entire situation is about to be unveiled to you. There has been manipulation of said information. Now, this can deal with somebody skewing the information to be in their favor so that they seem like the gem in this. Or it's just, omission because it's rather shameful of them. But anyway, they're off their rocker. It's masculine energy. It doesn't have to be a male, but it is masculine. It's feeling like a lot of, I don't know. It's that shell of intimidation with nothing to back it up. What's the word that I'm looking for here? If you've watched this for more than a day, I could be terrible with my words. I'm going to fall all over them. I'll trip over them. It's great. It's kind of like a show. So, hey, if you're new to the channel, there's a bell, I think, over here. Go ahead and hit that for notifications. I post mostly 6 days a week. Yeah. So, that being said, enjoy the show. There's a thumbs up somewhere around it too. Go ahead and knock that one as well. All right. So what's trying to have a good start around in your life? I want to get clarification on who this is trying to church up their actions. Somebody who's okay, this is definitely long-term. This can be somebody who you would probably consider them family. They want to remain the same in your eyes, that level of importance, that level of commitment, that whole look at me, yes, stare up at me, admire me, yes, I will lead you to the wonderlands. And you're seeing them and calling them out on their crap with it. First off, you're not the leader. You're full of crap. You're full of yourself. Oh yeah, full of crap. And sorry, I see you for who you are. We're not going to be part of that anymore. So the clarification, you're going to have a complete overhaul in how you view this person. You're not going to see them in the grand stance that there once was there. You're going to see them as, so-and-so who is just as, I don't know, it seems like, okay, the best way I could put this right now is they're losing their godlike status, and really, don't let the door hit it on its butt on the way out. We're done. It's so exhausting, and you want to know, it's so refreshing to not even have this idolization of somebody who's so flawed. We're all flawed, but oh my God, really? So what's on the other side of this? Why were they so worried about you and being this holier than thou image and image of them? God, if this is going to be on a grand scale, I don't even want to know. Oh man. All right, so why? What is their why behind this? Why did they try to remain a godlike in your life? Let's see. I really want the bottom card. It took them so long to even have that identity in their life. I feel like you were one of the groups of people, or one of the few people who really idolized them. It gave them a sense of power. And now it's just like, if they lose that, then what do they have? Well, why am I getting the Lovers with this? Yeah. Not that you're a lover to this. It doesn't have to be romantic. This is massive changes and also you throwing it back in their face. Sorry, not sorry. So you're taking them down a notch? You're putting them on level with you? Not that they shouldn't have been there from the get-go, but oh my God, they were flying high just based off of your admiration, your sense of power. Wait, no, not you. You gave them a sense of power. Can you believe it? Knocking it down left and right. So let's go to the mini reads with this one. So whoever a masculine figure is in your life, some people call it daddy issues, father healing, whatever. It doesn't always have to be a male, doesn't always have to be a father, it doesn't have to be any of that. Not everybody has a father, not everyone has an actual man for that representative in their life. So let's rip that one to parts right now. First off, because I don't care. And second off, well, I care about you. You know what I'm saying? I don't care about the title of what was. Whoever the masculine character is in your life. Can we all just agree on that one? This, whatever's coming up to the surface about them, first off, it's time to process this. And you're going to get through this. It feels very lonesome going into this because it feels like it's very much you fighting this battle. And it feels like it's against a whole version of a world that you've just been part of. But you are getting help coming into this. It doesn't have to be from one particular person, but I see multiple sources of help. Not rescuing you from the situation, because what you are doing is very important. Like, I cannot say it enough. What you're doing right now, it's uncomfortable, it's painful, but it's necessary. They're going to alleviate some of the pressure. You're going to have their support in getting through this. You're going to get through. And really, that's what counts. You've gotten to the wall, you haven't gotten over it until now because you have help. Somebody's tossing you a rope and pulling you over. You got this. So it's on the other side of that. Whole new perspective in life, whole new approach to it. I think that that's very much freeing. I think that this is something that is worthy investigating. So here we are with it. So, do I want to use these? Why does it have to be all or nothing? If you really don't want to, ghost them out of your life, if you don't, like if that is not in your heart, if you are in a safe position and don't have to get rid of this situation, why do you have to get rid of it? Maybe it's time to redirect that connection. Maybe it's more along the lines of a mutual respect, maybe a mutual friendship. It doesn't have to be all or nothing. You have to navigate this specifically to what your needs are. Maybe you guys have an authentic love and care for each other, but it's just been askew. Now you have to build on a different foundation. The empowerment is your freedom of choice in this. You have co-creation in the outcome. And actually, this is showing up in this too. So I'm going to just blend these two bad boys together. I'm literally blending these beasts together. We're talking about this being something that was completely uncomfortable, completely fated, completely necessary, and Spirit wants you to get off your high horse and ask for some help in this one. You have support. All you have to do is ask. Something is going to step up to the plate for you, not probably something that you directly asked all the time, and that's okay. It can be something that's coming out of your peripherals. But regardless, we have empowerment. Let me see the cards of a new day coming. We have regeneration. I kind of want to take that one too. Protection, help enter. So many cards of a new day. You are breaking a new day. I think this song is by Ryan Starr. One second. It is. I already talked about it before. So, okay. It was the theme song on this awesome show that only lasted 3 seasons, Lie to Me. I don't know if you have it in every country out there. I know it was very much American-based. I love the show. Okay, so listen to Ryan Starr's Brand New Day. Love it. It's an older song. And this, you can't stop some sort of fated event from happening, and nor should you try. This is the High Horse. You don't have to go into battle alone. Again, this feels like it is very alone going in. You're going to see while you are going through this, while you are processing this, things start to show up for you to alleviate positive energy. Yes, there we go. All right, let's see, I'm going to shuffle these in. So the why. The why is this happening? I'm shuffling these in, hang on. You can't see how deeply this has affected you and all of your interactions and all of your choices that you made in life. Whatever the underlying issue is with whoever the masculine guardian is, this has been at the deepest of the trenches in every choice that you have made. So the tribe that's coming in, let's see. Let me say that the help that you're getting, it is not enabling. You're going to get help. You're not going to get coddled in this. You are incredibly empowered. You are incredibly strong, and you're a grown adult. And if you're not and you're watching this, well, yeah, just have your guardian bring. If you want to book a session, your guardian has to bring you to me. Okay, let's backtrack a little bit. So this, you're not going to be enabled. Nobody is feeling sorry. There's no pity in this. It's you being in a fragile, wounded space with this process and them ripping you out of it. So this, it's not you jumping ship directly into another boat. It's not you with surrogate representatives of who that person is in your life anymore. It's you and clearing out all of those godforsaken patterns that you've built up in your life. It's on a higher level of perspective. You're going to have people who have that familiar energy, but you're not going to, be repeating the same mistakes. What happens when you make this choice to move away is life is going to give you a lot of tests to make sure that you have moved on from it and that you have the power to move on from it. It's a time of standing firm in your convictions and also having that sense of, self and empowerment. There's a lot of blue in this reading. Throat chakra. You're going to be throwing down a lot of nasty words in this piece. I can already guarantee it. You are going to have some verbal throwdowns with some people who are either living or crossed over. It doesn't matter. Energy is all the same. And you are going to sincerely let them have it. And it's going to be the most blood-spitting words that you probably have done in a while. And I really sincerely do not want you to censor yourself. This is freedom. You have the power of words in this. And if this is somebody who's living, don't do anything illegal. Just putting it out there. Stand in your truth, though. You know what I'm saying? So, let's see what archetypes you are working with. I want to take from this pile. I've given up on shuffling 80 cards because, well, it's 80 cards. The Rescuer and the Servant are both in reverse. All right. And then we have Queen in reverse. I'm going to read these. Becomes arrogant when authority is challenged, controlling and demanding. Shadow attribute of Servant is using a lack of money as an excuse not to move forward in life. And then the Rescuer in reverse assumes that the rescued will reciprocate, keeps the rescued one needy. Breaking those life detrimental codependent behavior. It's a form of addiction. This deals with people, and also since this has been something that has been over your head for a while at the power of another person, this is something that you have seeked a surrogate elsewhere, whether it's drugs, alcohol, work, or even partners. So this, you can't use your experience in life as an excuse. You can't use your abuses or abusive past as a reason as to why things are continuously happening in your life right now. Cognitive choice. You can move on from it. And I'm not diminishing anything that you've gone through. I'm not marginalizing it. I'm not doing anything like that. All I'm saying in this, as a person who has been through various things, and okay, I'm not comparing either. God, what the heck am I trying to say with this? Because it's just coming out wrong, and I really don't intend it to. Okay, so whatever your experience is in the various issues, abuses, whatever the case, this is something that is not going to perpetuate the negative cycles in your life. Calling it out for what it is, and learning how to go another direction, and healing from it. But the healing part, that is not smooth. That is bumpy. This means that you can get hurt in the healing process, because that is what it looks like. Sometimes the healing is just as painful as the abuse, but you're going to get through it. And you want to know what? Not every case is going to have it be more painful, but the cleaning out the wound, that's what I'm talking about. That can be intense. And I know that you will have the support in getting through that, which is where the rescuer comes in to alleviate it. I'm really sorry if it seems like I was somehow diminishing what your experience was. I sincerely wasn't. I was tripping over my words, and then I got lost in them. So I'm sorry, and I hope that you understand. And if not, again, I'm sorry. So then we have the Queen. So this is the opposer in this. This is something that if you didn't play ball, then you were going to be punished. But it was punishment if you did this or if you didn't. Just if you didn't agree to the punishment, it would have been a lot worse for you. And this doesn't always have to be sexual abuse, physical abuse, mental, verbal, any of those. Sometimes this is just somebody who is abusing their power at like work or something. Whoever thinks they have a hand over you, this is what we're knocking off. So again, if this is not as detrimental as what I was talking about before, this can be another place in life. A corrupt boss even. Arrogant as heck. So this is all the archetypes that you are working with, and it's on the outer force towards you. But I see you're not standing for any of it. I see your fight back, and I love it. I love the fierceness and the perseverance with it. Okay, so if you continue on this very difficult but healing and amazing and guided path, what is the potential outcome for you? Self-care. That's great. I can dig that. Healthcare change. Yeah, I can see that one too. How can you not? Grief work. I can see that. Ay, ay, ay. Hold on. There's one more in here somewhere. I feel it. Okay. All right. So we have self-care, healthcare change, grief work, self-employment, and volunteer. So the self-care is you healing. Beautiful, great, grand, and wonderful. Your body starting to take care of itself again, starting to feel better, starting to get that weight off, and starting to actually physically heal. Everything that you've carried about this has been kind of like a rotting burden on you. And now you actually get to start feeling in your body again. So the grief work is the process of letting this go, healing, and actually physically addressing it the way that you have been. Because you've had a relationship with your grief. And this has been something that you have held on to for God knows how long. And it's probably something that you've held on to for so long you forgot that it was there. So now, in the grief being let go, that dying, you're grieving what you have been grieving. So then the self-employment is a new version of you. And then the volunteer is on the other side of this, you being a story of perseverance or an aid for somebody else who is going on the same journey as you. You're truly an empowered force. You are facing the ugly bits of the past and coming into the ground now, the centered, rooting yourself. And you want to know what? You are going to thrive and live. And you want to know what? You and your story, it'll help somebody else. And again, this can be on any scale. This can be somebody who abuses their power, an abusive person, an abusive relationship, an abusive situation. But you're facing it and you're healing from it. And it's going to take time, but you have the aid that's coming in. And you want to know what? Someday you are going to be the aid that is going to be going into someone else's life and helping them. It's the gift that keeps on giving, really. I love it. I love the story of perseverance. And I'm proud of your strength and the story of perseverance. So I hope that this made sense. If you have questions about booking your own session, again, email address or DM me on any social platform. I hope that this finds you well. I hope that you have an amazing weekend. And, well, if you have questions about booking the session, I already told you. So go rock the day. Go make it yours. You're amazing. You're very loved and appreciated. Stay safe. Have fun. It's important to realize that escapism isn't going to work at this point in time. You can't escape an uncomfortable situation, and it's actually incredibly important that you feel this painful experience. It's part of this fate. And I know that the hesitance in even going through it, or the fact that you have to go along with this, is making you feel isolated and alone during the whole entire thing. You're not going through this entire thing alone. You may be entering it in with a feeling of lonesomeness, and I totally got it. But when you are in the throes of this, it's important to understand and realize and be open to the people who are going to be coming in and helping you and easing the pain out of this situation, and be kind of like a guiding beacon of light in this. This is definitely part of a new phase, a regeneration in your life. It is the grand awakening and the start over. It's just ugly, and it's going to be painful at times, and you're going to have help. I promise. Stay safe, have fun. This is talking about surfacing masculine caregiver issues that are coming to the surface. Some people call them daddy issues. Not all of us have daddies. Not all of us have father issues. Not everyone has the role of the father, but I wanted to say the masculine caregiver, whoever that was in your life. This, as you are moving through this, as you are processing this pain, whatever it is related to that character, you are protected. This is the last throes. And you want to know what? There's something coming to your rescue in this one. It's not going to take you out of the situation. It's going to help you through this. When you wake up on the other side of this, it is going to be something that is alleviated, more, it feels like a higher vibration, and also it feels new, fragile, and worthy of protection. So I just wanted to put that out there. You're going to get through it, and it's going to be okay. Stay safe, have fun. This isn't a one-option road. So what I'm seeing here is, first off, knowing your power of choice, knowing your power of freedom, and rolling with it. Don't let anything sidetrack you. You have a lot more open to you than you have been narrowed down to believe. This is old constructions, nothing to do with you. And what I'm seeing on here is ultimately doing what feels right and resonant with your growing spirit. So this is saying don't jump on anything just now. Weigh out your options. At the core is your choice. Nobody can take that from you. Nobody can force you in a direction. I hope that this made sense. And, well, stay safe, have fun.